Alright, what's going on everybody? Today we're going to be talking about a bozo called Under the Mayo. Now I used to watch this guy a lot around the time Doom Eternal came out because he actually made really good videos. And the reason I stopped watching him was just because I stopped playing Doom so much. You know, I moved on to other games, but also partly because the clown was starting to seep out of Mayo. Like he started making videos on other games and they would pop up in my recommended, so you know, I click them, I watch them, and usually they were pretty fucking shit. Like, he has this list of things that a game needs, and if one of them is not there, then he'll just claim, oh yeah, the game wasn't interesting. And you know, that's completely fair, but the thing with Mayo is that he literally won't even try to play the game right. Like if you look at his gameplay on the Dying Light video or the Ultra Kill video, he's playing like complete fucking shit. It literally looks like he's never touched the game in his fucking life. He looks like a fucking IGN employee, and his massive ego started to show too. Like one thing I just want to point out really quick from his Dying Light video are his points on the crafting system, to just kind of show you how far his head is up his own ass.
And they're replenished by crafting, which I really wasn't in the mood for. Yeah, it makes sense for the survival setting of the game. Doesn't mean I'm gonna find it fun though. My tolerance for crafting is very limited, and Dying Light crosses that limit without a doubt.
So as you just heard, he makes Dying Light's crafting system sound like a fucking chore. But in reality it isn't. The crafting in Dying Light is literally just, you have enough items to craft this weapon, click OK to craft the weapon. And that's it. No crafting table, no puzzle, literally just confirm the craft. The dude complains just to fucking complain. So anyways, let's get on to the Elden Ring shit. And by the way, I'm gonna be using a lot of the same clips that Under the Rinklin Sean used. He made a really good fucking video on the entire stream, whereas I'm gonna be talking about the really big fucking clown moments in this stream, which we're gonna get into right now.
In each area, you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summonings. What? Okay. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs are created with small effigies. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools.
God damn, his reading comprehension level is fucking insane. Well, that sums up Mayo's gameplay. Ignore really fucking obvious shit right in front of you to do some other bullshit. No wonder you think this game is boring. And I'm not trying to change your mind. If you think the game's boring, fair enough, but at least fucking try.
You don't know what he's purposely trying not to enjoy this game? What are you talking about? Okay, alright, hey, tell you what. Tell me exactly what to do, alright? I'll listen to you, specifically. Tell me what to do, so I can enjoy it.
Bro got so fucking pressed. Mayo is the only man alive who thinks he went into Elden Ring not already hating it.
I'll wait. I don't know what this game's about. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know where I'm supposed to go, if I'm supposed to fight someone, if I'm not, if I should be exploring and looking for things. I don't know what things are supposed to be used for. I don't fucking know, okay? So tell me where to go. Tell me where the fun is.
How the fuck do you walk into an open world game not knowing that the point is for you to find something to do, for you to make your own objectives? Even if you weren't interested in the game, you could have at least looked around for something that sticks out and walked over to it to try to figure out what it is.
Exploring. I am exploring. I've been picking up fucking plants. I'm picking up plants. I killed some animals. Here, look. I picked up another plant. Jesus Christ.
That's all this game is to Mayo. It's kinda sad, he's missing out. Something that Mayo complains a lot about is the camera. And yeah, the camera can be a little annoying sometimes, but Mayo just straight up plays like an old man.
Oh, this camera is gonna drive me insane.
In an earlier clip, he literally asked where the fun was. And in this clip, someone told him, and Mayo straight up just shot him down. Again, it's no wonder why he thinks this game is fucking boring. He won't even try.
The tree sentinel, I'll beat him for you. Buff, yeah, and I do get that, but I don't want to do any of that.
Bro just has a massive fucking ego.
Video on this. I'm a contradiction-filled person. You enjoy discovery in games and not being handheld, but you also don't enjoy the lack of handholding, waypointing in from software games. No, I already talked about this in one of my last videos. This is not about a contradiction. I enjoy discovery and exploration in limited amounts. You take a Resident Evil game and you're in the one map, you have to figure out that one map. That's great. I love that. I love a puzzle-like map. What I don't like is a puzzle-like world. I love an inventory of 8 things that I have to deal with. What I don't love is inventories full of like hundreds of different kinds of shit that I have to look at, and then a list of fucking 15 stats that I have to study. I don't like that.
You know, I understand why the world may seem like a puzzle, to you at least, because you don't fucking try. But to everybody else who does explore and walk down the main roads, clears dungeons, and searches through the villages scattered around the world, it's not. And you wanna know why? Because the game will reward you with the location of key items. Also, I just love the fact that he mentioned he doesn't like games where your inventory will get filled with hundreds of items, but he doesn't actually have anything in his inventory.
Mayo, go to... dude, everyone's telling me to do something different. How about you guys decide on something I should do right now?
Bruh, you're the one playing the fucking game. Just fucking choose something. And honestly, the chat is making the game even more boring. Instead of going out and having the satisfaction of finding something cool yourself, you ask chat to just tell you what to do. The whole point of this game being open world is that you can go around and make decisions.
One day in the future, Mayo will come back. No. I will be uninstalling this as soon as I finish the stream, and I will never play this again. And I'll never play another From Software game. Not after Dark Souls 1, Sekiro, and this. I'm done. I'm done with anything they put out.
You know, honestly, that's kind of tragic. I think I'm gonna just start closing the video off here, to be honest. The longer this goes on, the more I just think this is a bad idea. Honestly, this video is fucking boring. And I know I have to keep up the energy and everything, but I just fucking can't. His stream is putting me to sleep. What I did in 4 hours, it took him 9 hours to do. The main point I'm trying to get across is that people like Mayo are so lame. I used to think pretty much exactly like him, but you know, the thing is that I actually had patience. You know, I thought the whole thing was stupid too. The combat, the story, and everything. I played some Dark Souls 3, got to the Undead Settlement and gave up, but like a year later I went back to the game, and right now it's like one of my top 3 favorite games of all time. Now the point in me telling you all this is to hopefully get you to be a little more open-minded. I met a guy on Vermintide 2 who played a lot of Total War, and I'm not really into games like that, but he convinced me into getting it. And even though the game is literally the complete opposite of everything that I like, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't have fun in the game. The main reason I didn't put like 200 hours into it was because there are a lot of games that I vibe with way more, but occasionally I'll go back to it because unlike Mayo, I actually like being pushed out of my comfort zone and don't mind when a game isn't in first person.
I mean, it looks like a fantasy game. Lots of green, brown, we got yellow trees. Green, brown, and yellow colors that are not entirely pleasing to me.